guys. Okay, this is the eggnog. Well, okay, what I did, first of all, what I've noticed is that my potato plants didn't go. Hold on, let me turn that around. My potato plants didn't go really well as I wanted. It's just because we had a freeze last night and maybe a little bit the night before. So let me show you guys what I mean about that. Okay, let's go to the other side where I've been showing you guys what the look what happened. There's nothing there. Well, what they did, the freeze messed them up, and I know you've seen these before when it happens to your plants when it actually does the freeze temperature. So what it does, it makes them really soft. Can't really see it, but yeah, it makes them really soft. So you know that they died already. They can't stand themselves anymore. You can tell. So that's, I had 4 of them. So thank God they didn't produce any potatoes underneath. So that's great. So they have the main seed that I've done. So I dug them out. I cut them. I cut them where I don't need anymore. And the strongest point from that I kept. And of course the roots. And I just hope I can salvage them. But what's great is that they got new growth from underneath dirt. So that was protected from that part. So I'm gonna have my luck with those. Let me cover them up because they need to stay moist till I'm done transplanting them elsewhere. So that's the same thing with these guys here. I cut them where I don't, and any new ones that I see along the edges or the sides, those gonna be my, hope of revival. So that's 2 of them. This is the 3rd one and the 4th one right here. This I didn't cut. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I got 2 little ones that's on each side that I'm gonna have my luck with those. And that, it's right here. This one, it's somewhere there, but we'll have to. I'm gonna replant them for inside my greenhouse. So, but I'm gonna have to use some of the soil out here because these soil that I put out here that were from the inside, these are loose soil, and those would be great for for the potatoes. So going back inside, so I'm trying to figure out more or less how I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna have to cover these holes up where the fans were. So I'm gonna have to use some sort of tape, or I have no idea what I'm gonna use. But I kept it on this side. I did not want to put it on that way because I have the opening for the roof, and I don't want to take a chance where more cold is going to hit it. And so I decided to bring it over here, and I moved it away a little bit from the fabric sunscreen because since it still can come through, and I want to go around the edge here, behind the plants and back around. That's why I moved it away, and plus I can actually where I can cover my plants again because tonight we're gonna have another freeze of 28, maybe a little below a freezing point. So, and I do not want this to go bad, knowing the fact that I just tried to save them, and whatnot. But I trying to think to where, what if I lay the plastic down, what I've done previously with my old garden. I'm gonna do this where nothing it goes underneath. So I'm gonna bring one garden bed that I have stored away over there somewhere, and I'm gonna lay one only. So I'm gonna put the soil from out there in here, not too high. So I'm going to plant 4 in there. So since it's got a divider, I'm gonna put 2 and 2. The 2 biggest ones that I think that might grow faster may be on the right. The smallest one on the left. But who knows if they will grow together or not the same length. So only time will tell. But when I do that, I'm going to build some sort of string goes across. I don't know. I have to think why I'm doing this, each step by step. So where I can actually build like a tent, go something across, and grab some drape of blanket or of some sort, or a tarp, I guess that would do well. So it will loop over that string that goes across here, more like you seen a tent. Okay, it looks, it'll resemble something like that. That'll do coverage from front to back, and on the side I'm gonna have to figure something out. But that'll prevent from the cold getting into the plant and killing it again. I don't want that to happen. But for now, they should be safe tonight, because since they're going to be buried underneath in the dirt, so I won't be too worried about that. I'm not going to make this video too long. I've started been, what, 6 minutes now, I believe. Alright, in addition to this video, this is what I did. I put the plastic, there's my garden bed. Anyways, I put the plastic black wrapper around, started from underneath, across, and on the other side overlap. It's like you're wrapping a present somehow, but you're just not covering the top. That's the divider that I had originally. So anyways, it's just one cross. I got my potato here, potato there, and so on and so on. So this is what I have so far. So I don't want any insects or parasites or anything like that going in. And this is what I've done so far, to where I can come up with a method to covering them when the cold weather or anything like that, or rain or stuff some sort, if it splashes through. I added a string here, just going across all the way to the other end. Same thing on the other side. And what I did, I added this going across and pulled it to it, made it tight enough, really tight enough, so you can see it's like boom boom. With that saying, that tarp I was talking about earlier, it's gonna go across this. It's gonna go across it on both ends. I gotta figure that part out on both ends. So far, this is what I was talking about earlier. Okay, guys, but this is it.